Titan Debirioun came to Australia as a 4-year-old with no parents. Today, he's a strong voice fighting for social justice for refugees. A recognised recording artist, he's also using music to teach and reach young people and tell stories about the trauma endured by child migrants.
Open up your eyes, see the greatness that is black already.
Laying down tracks in his home studio in Melbourne's west, Titan Debirioun is determined to change the way the country sees colour.
Yeah, see Debirioun. It's beautiful skin, but people don't see it in the same way that I do.
He was born in a Kenyan refugee camp during the Second Sudanese Civil War. In 2004, he got out, but his parents didn't. A story he put into the lyrics of one of his first tracks, Dreams.
Let's take a trip back in time, summer 97, when all the drama in the city had a nigga stressing. When the war happened, we got separated. They didn't know what happened to stuff, so my grandma had to raise me.
He says maintaining a connection to his South Sudanese roots is crucial, particularly in a society that's quick to point out his differences.
At times when it's wow, who am I? Why am I here and stuff as well? You know where you belong, so you know where your house is, you know where your home is, you know where your tribe is, you know where your people are.
It was his people he felt he had to speak out for as the so-called African gang crisis dominated headlines.
100 African teenagers has caused chaos. The notorious Apex gang, the thugs are described as African in appearance.
They had to deal with certain things that you shouldn't be dealing with at such a young age. You shouldn't be dealing with representing your entire community at school because of people you don't know.
He organised a protest against what he called biased and inaccurate news reports.
The damage that is doing to our community is inconceivable.
Young people generally, but especially young people from multicultural backgrounds, are often talked about and talked to.
The Centre for Multicultural Youth says voices like Titan's are central to the success of Australia's migrant communities.
He's able to say enough is enough around those things, but he does it in such a way that actually unifies people.
Now he's equipping more young people to do the same.
It may hurt me, break me, beat me, never show defeat.
Turning emotions and experiences into lyrics and music, Titan says, is almost a form of therapy, and it's a creative outlet he's sharing with others in the community through music programs like this.
Don't be surprised because that boy following your footsteps. Yeah, he gonna be following you.
Working with fellow artist Rockstar Bola and producer Simba Andrews to mentor teenagers in Melbourne's western suburbs.
Why should a black man have to walk with caution when he minding his business? It's out of proportion.
Well, the guys are just wonderful, man. They're really supportive.
If there's something on my shoulder, I just say in my music.
The 6-week program attracting dozens of would-be recording artists, teaching everything from lyric writing to taking the perfect publicity shot. And while not all participants dream of a record contract, Titan says the very act of bringing youths together is creating bridges across cultural divides.
Make dialogue easier, and it's our way of solving a few of the things that are happening. Why wouldn't we do it?
And provide an opportunity, he says, to figure out what it means to be Australian together. Abby Dinham, SBS World News.